Good afternoon, guys. Evening feed time for the Devrendts. Everybody's doing well. Got one pair decided they were going to nest on the floor. This is Show Me the Money and Splash and Burn. They've got another clutch of eggs. One of the Vincent Rooney pairs nesting, or I think that's the yellow band. I think that's the other Vincent pair down there nesting. The red band. Squabs are coming up fine. These are Splash and Burn and Show Me the Money's squabs. They're just starting to leave the nest. They've been hanging around, going back and forth, coming over here to this perch and going up there on top of the nest box. So they're starting to come out of the nest. They'll be starting to learn to eat on their own. These guys will be going to Apple Cup, is the plan. They're going to be just old enough for the cutoff date. And then I've got these other two. These are line bred on Jerry 20990. Blue Bar Self. Blue Bar Pied. The parents are Blue Bar White Wings. So kind of what Jerry Hallman said, he said the more you inbreed them, he said the more you line breed them, the more white you tend to start getting, and you seem to start getting clutches that are mixed between selfs and pied birds, and this was true in this situation, even though the parents of these guys are mixed wings. So these guys are nice and healthy. Not too far behind them. These guys are probably going to go to the Continental One Loft race, is my plan. That's going to still be open. And like I said, these two little guys up here, they're going to Apple Cup right near the end. They're a little late, which doesn't make me happy. There's going to be a lot of birds more mature than they are, but we'll see what happens. All you can do is compete and hope for the best results. But I've got high hopes for them, even though they're going to be younger than everybody else. They're pretty spunky and develop pretty well. Same as these guys. And like I said, I've got these other three pair behind them. There was somebody else that laid an egg. I think it was one of the younger hens. Laid one egg on the floor. Didn't see a second one. I don't know whose egg it was. I'm thinking it's this Splash pair. And I know that the mixed wing pair, which Jerry had named Silk and Blue Diamond 2, he called them. Silk is the cock. I think he thought he was a hen originally. So Silk and Blue Diamond 2, these are theirs. And they seem to want to be nesting again here pretty soon, so they're going to be right behind them. So going pretty well. High hopes for everybody. Definitely going to have enough to fly, keep breeding through the year. Got a bit of a late start, but they're doing really well in the loft. So they've got healthy appetites, that's for sure. Got them on a 17.5% mix manufactured by Winner's Cup. That is actually about probably the best grain mix we can get locally. We really can't get the sort of feeds a lot of the rest of you do here locally. A lot of peas, milo, red wheat, safflower. I typically supplement with whole corn, but they do well on it. Done a lot of mineral supplementation. Garlic grit by Winner's Cup. The red grit also by Winner's Cup, which are available locally. I brought in, at Frank McLaughlin's recommendation, the pick pots. Inside of a week, they've about wiped that one out. There's just a couple crumbs left in it. Carbonate brick. And they're picking at that. And they had another pick stone down here, and it's it's gone. It went missing yesterday. I think they finished it off. So getting really good egg quality. The birds look good. The squabs look good. So definitely happy. The mineral supplementation, definitely at Frank McLaughlin's recommendation. Definitely right on. I'm also starting to use the pink Belgian mineral that I get from Foy's. And they're doing really, really well, in addition to a little bit of supplementation on the grain with a little bit of brewer's yeast and a little bit of oils, and using basically black seed oil and flax oil for the most part as binder. And use a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of the pink mineral and brewer's yeast and a little bit of hemp protein powder, which is basically just ground hemp seed. So they're doing pretty good. Raising super nice squabs. Those guys should be in good shape, even though they're going to be a little younger for those one-loft races. They should do, I think, pretty well. Got high hopes for them.